Salam alaikum. The second hadith in the call to Islam and the caller. In the first hadith, the Shaykh mentioned actions but by intentions, the famous hadith. And he linked the first hadith with the second hadith, which is the humiliation of the Muslims, by stating that if your intention is correct and your heart is settled on that, it's going to be easy for you to realize the true state of the Ummah today. And that's the humiliation which the Muslims are suffering. Then he goes on to use the hadith of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhuma, who said that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, said, when you take part in aina, which are usurious or interest-based transactions, take hold of the tails of cows, become satisfied with cultivation, and abandon striving in the path of Allah. Allah will send humiliation upon you, and He will not remove it until you return to your deen. And that hadith is reported in Abu Dawood. The Shaykh then goes on to say that the state of affairs of the Ummah described in this hadith is something that we are witnessing, and its signs are seen upon the Muslims, in that they have become slaves of the earth and of agriculture. Indeed, this is apparent in every nation that is enslaved by the earth, which has satisfied itself with agriculture, and it is striving in the path of Allah in Islam, which is the prerequisite for success in the affairs. He then goes on to say, this humiliation which the Ummah is suffering has produced a very grave effect, which will ruin its people if they do not arouse from their slumber and awaken from their sleep. And this humiliation is disagreement and divergence. A very important hadith coming up in the next one about disagreement and divergence. And you can see the way the Shaykh is linking the previous hadith to the next hadith in a very interesting way, connected with the theme of the book, the call to Islam and the caller. Inshallah, see you in the next hadith. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.